Good morning and welcome to something entirely different. Little Legs gave me this felt Christmas tree ornament decoration. I'm going to try and make something similar, or at least something out of felt. We need to make a design. Little Legs is a big fan of a goldfinch. I could totally imagine using brown as the base color. If we go for a realistic palette, this looks good. So we could make a drum shape like this. And then the idea would be to have wings on here. So let's try to get a cute wing shape, something like this. That's good, that's good. Then we have the head. So suppose we make two of these as well. And then we want the orange to be sort of like halfway on the head like this. And then we just draw on the eye like this. The upside of making it a drum is that we have this sort of flat shape on there, and we could add a tail on here. And again, it's a very Firefly-ish drawing, so you would sort of in perspective get this and then another one. How about that? We're gonna need two parts, two circles, brown circles for the body. And then we need a long strip, like 2 pi r, I think it is, 2 pi r, but whatever, we'll just cut something and see if it works. So we need two wings. Let's do oval office, just like Obama. Okay, then we need the inner ovals in yellow. Then we need the tail portion. Maybe we can round it off at the top. And then it just goes like this. Two headpiece like this. So anatomically correct. It looks like dinosaur feet. Here we go. Oh, this feels like IKEA. Good, good, good. Not good. That's the head, which is what she said. Okay, suppose the body is a drum. Suppose the head is not a drum. Then how do we attach the head to the drum? I think I have the solution. What if we add a bit of slack to the head, like this? We add a neck, and then we stitch on these lines, the beak as well. So we stitch it like this. Boop, 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 boop. The heads to each other, and then we can put a little bit of stuffing in between. Boop, 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 boop. And then we fold over this flap, and then we stitch it along these lines to the drum. This flap can sort of like go like that. So the first thing that we do is we cut to pieces. We assemble the head, wings. 4 is probably the drum. 5 is going to be the feet, tail, and then 7 fill drum. Let's find a good thickness for the bird, sort of like this. Now I need to cut towards the camera so you can see what I'm doing, sort of. First part done. Now that we have our drum side, sort of, the circle cannot be bigger than this. So maybe we can use this as a guide for making the circle shape. Do it on the edge so you have more of the material remaining when you're done. Like that. We also do the bottom side like this. There you go, there you go. So now we fold this over. I applied the hooks. I'm not sure if this is the correct usage of the tool, but it works for me. And then we just start to cut the circle. Bye bye. Boom. So the wings want to be ovals. I think it can sort of be the same size. So that would mean that we want to get over to here. This is the long side, this is going to be the short side. So here we go. The black ink on the black felt is definitely visible. The trick to cutting circles, keep moving and you get a nicer angle on it. Here we go. 2 wings. So maybe we can cut out the feet over here. This is sort of the feet shape that I'm going for. And now you don't want to keep your scissors moving, now you just want to make it a straight line. Bada bing, bada boom. 2 lovely little legs. And then we need to make a tail. I think we want it to be as wide as the drum so that we can sew it together. Wider, wider, bigger, which is what she said. Bigger. There we go. That's sort of the start of the tail. So let me show it on the camera so you can see the lines. We're going with the inner portion. There we go. That's a pretty good shape. Tail portion. The head is going to be a very difficult part. One rule to make things cute is you want to have a big head. And we want to have the flap for sewing onto the body. Something like that. Sort of like the shape. We just cut it out. We don't have time to doodle around too much. The head, the yellow bits. Draw the oval like this. Fold them and then hold it. Come on, baby, stick with me. Wow. The face portion. Draw the line. Cut, cut, cut. And when it comes to rapid fast, I'm the Higgs boson, yeah. I will call these the head pieces. Part 1 is done. Step 2 is the head. We need a white thread, or at least a very light color. For safety, we add one more spool. There we go. Nice. Then there is a very tiny hook on this spool that you can use to attach the string to, so it doesn't roll off. I think we start at the bottom. Here we go. How did he attach the start of the string to the bird? I didn't. I didn't. We got something, right? We got something. I made this when I was 4 years old. Important part, the eyes. Good, good, good. And then we do it on this side too. Same thing, same deal. They say you can always see the hand of the master. Well, you can always also see the hand of the disaster. Oh, I did it my way. We need a bit of yellow thread. This is the perfect color. There you go. Don't be hating. These are the two wings. I'm not sure if you can see the stitching on this, but it's good. Like, the back side is less nice, but hey, it's the front side. It's the thought that counts. Now we make the drum. We need to add the wings first. The guide we can now use is that we want to make the yellow delineation exactly on the circle. We probably want to stitch the head or attach the head in the center, add the tail sort of right next to it, and then we also already want to add the feet, which should be angled like this towards the head, curiously enough. We will not be able to do any of this work once the drum is attached, and we sort of need to eyeball where the feet need to go. So it's not perfect, but I like the brown thread on it. Hey, the wings are on now. This is our side profile view, side profile shot, sort of. So we want to attach the tail to the drum. We never talk about this again. Here we go, the tail stitched. So here's the thing, if this is the side and this is the tail that goes on there, and we make the tail start somewhere around that point, then does the head go on here? That feels like a good place, doesn't it? Now we need to make this fold outwards like this. Okay, so the head is sort of attached now. Let's add some happy feet here. So we end up with this piece. It's a drum roll, we have feet, we have the head, and we have the tail. Now I think that I want to like tie this together, and then we add one side part to it, and then we do the other side part. You take the thread, you say, then you like do it double like this, and you mean to tie it here at the end and then just use a double thread and go through this. Is that what you're suggesting? Ooh, this is so much easier. It's the drum roll closed, and now it's a matter of getting the sides on there. We get one side on, and then once one side is on, we put some stuffing in there, and I'm not even sure if the stuffing is needed. The bottom part must be at the feet level, so that it actually pushes the tail upwards. And now, for the thrilling conclusion. Here we are. So now we put in the stuffing. Do we just untangle the cotton like this? I'm just unrolling it and putting it in there. Stuff the monkey. Oh, we're gonna need a lot more stuffing here. Yeah, that's good. This is good. It's going to be hard to get more in there. Like, can we cram in one more? We're done, you're done with it, so let's put it right next to its virtual counterpart. Ayo! I think we got pretty close to the original design, not gonna lie. I never expected it to turn out like this.